Okay, we're live. Hi everyone, hope you're having a wonderful day so far. My name is Dylan. It's good because I'm going to leave it right here. My name is Dylan with Designs by Dylan. Hope you guys are having an amazing day so far. Sorry we're a little bit late. It's like seeing old friends when I come in here, so I was around talking, of course, and chatting, but I'm glad to be here today with Dina. We are so excited to make another fall project for you. This is something that you can use in multiple locations in your home, so whether you put it on your door or your table or your entry table, there's so many different options you can do. So I'm going to kind of walk you through those options on what I do when designing something like this. And as you guys join us, y'all leave a comment down below. Let me know where you're watching from. Any questions, comments you have throughout this video, girl, drop those down below. I hope y'all have had an amazing weekend and a week so far. I know I did. I'm dreading this Saturday because me, my mom, her husband Keith, and Morgan, Josh is not helping, we are consolidating all 4 of our storage buildings into one. And it's hotter than heck outside, so we're going to get up at 7 a.m. and hopefully it cuts out some of the process. We're also going to bring a U-Haul so we can just make one trip, just load everything in there and then take it to the other one. But this will save us all some money and also be more organized because everything will be in one spot. And so that's what we're doing this weekend. But hope y'all are having a great week. Hope you watched The Bachelor last night, The Bachelorette. Oh my God, it was so much in there. 3 hours, that was a little too long. Like after the second hour, I was ready to watch The Golden Girls. But I stuck it through to the end because they said they were having a sneak peek of Bachelor in Paradise, and that's all I cared about. So I was like, I gotta get through the end. Morgan left about 9:30. But we made lasagna last night. It was homemade Stouffer's. And somebody cooked it, right? And we had toast, or not toast, bread and salad. So that's what we did last night. All right, guys. Y'all leave a comment. Let us know what you've been up to. What you've been doing. If you've been on a family vacation. Whatever you've been doing, y'all leave a comment. Let us know. Okay. So everything you see here can be found at ellishomeandgarden.com. And y'all, the item of the week is fabulous. Look at this. New satin leopard ribbon. You guys have been asking for leopard ribbon forever. This is going to go quick, and I think they have it in 2 sizes. This is 1.5 inch, but I think they have it in 2.5 inch too at ellishomeandgarden.com. That doesn't seem to stay in my hand. And oh my Lord, y'all. And this is a 5-yard bolt, and so there's enough on here to make one full bow, but I'm going to show you how you can take this and put it in multiple bows to create a beautiful swag. Okay, so let's talk a little tip and trick real quick, okay? Here at Ellis, my personal life, Designs by Dylan, wherever I'm doing, or if I'm doing a client's home, I'm always looking for ways I can cut cost. And a great way you can cut cost is buying a unlit garland. Now, they have them here at ellishomeandgarden.com. It's called a Scotch Bind Garland. It's on their website, and it comes in a 9-foot strand. And there's so many different things you can do with the garland, guys. It's unlit. First of all, I prefer to buy unlit garland because you can cut it to the length and the width that you need, and you can add your own lighting. So say you want colored lights one year, you can add those. Say you want clear lights one year, you can add those. And you can cut it, and that's exactly what I've done. I've taken a 9-foot Scotch Pine garland, I've cut it into about a 24-inch piece, and I folded it in half so it's a little bit thicker and fuller. And this makes such a great base for an arrangement or a garland or, you know, a table centerpiece, whatever it is that you want to make on here. And you can create this same project by using 2 teardrops and butting them up together. You know, we're having a little shortage on our supplies right now as far as getting them in. So while we're waiting on those, this is a great alternative I thought I'd show you. So that way, if you don't have teardrops and you've got some leftover garland or you don't, this is so inexpensive and it's a great quality and it's an easy item to use for all of your needs, especially for fall and Christmas, because pine to me goes with anything. All right, guys, you ready to get started? First thing we're going to do is we're going to start with our ribbon. Okay, so here we go. I've got the 1.5 inch leopard. I've got the fabulous gold. And I don't know if the gold's on the website. Rebecca, please don't kill me, girl. But, you know, I had to find what I could find. So this is in the Christmas aisle over here at the Longview store. And this is why I love this. It's like a pretty velvet gold on the front. And then on the back, it's like a satin color. So you kind of get the best of both worlds. This is so pretty to kind of curl up. You can see the bottom of it here. So I love it. So I'm going to push this up out of the way for a minute, and I'm going to tie me some small bows just to go here in between my garland, and then we'll go from there. Okay, I want to know who watched Jungle Cruise. Dina hasn't had an opportunity yet, so it's on Disney Plus. I think you have to, I paid for it, I think, because it's a new theater release. But I want to know what you guys think. So it had The Rock in it and Emily Blunt. It was so good. That's why Dina hasn't seen it. It was $30, girl. But it was so good, y'all. But see, I'm one of those people, I love going to the theater, but I also want to have a chance to watch it at home. So I'll pay what you're going to pay at the theater just to sit on my couch, because then you can pause it, take a nap, eat a snack, everything, you know. Okay, look how pretty those are together, guys. That gold really brings out the lighter color tones that are in that cheetah, which I'm obsessed with. Okay, so I'm just going to do 3 bows. These are going to have just 2 loops. And I talk a lot about these particular bows and different ways to incorporate them and use them in my monthly design group guides, Dylan's Divas. So you can go to my website, dylanpalmerdesigns.com, check it out. We did a whole garland tutorial last week on big garlands, and we're doing some more this week.
Now the Jungle Cruise.
Jungle Cruise, girl. It's so good. It's a new Disney movie. We had a whole movie marathon on Saturday. Sunday, we had to go to a birthday party and about roasted. Okay, it was a kid's birthday party outside. It was fun. We had a great time, but it was so hot. But I like scary movies, and I know Dina does too. So Saturday, we watched this movie called 30 Days of Night. It was like a vampire movie. It was really good. And then we watched this other one called Evil Dead. Have you seen that? It was so graphic. Like, I don't even know what I watched, but it was about a demon. And then Josh had a dream on Sunday night with a demon. I'm like, that's why. We watched that, and we watched Mermaids with Cher. Have you guys seen that? I told Dina about it. She said she loves it. That's the first time I ever saw it. But I've seen all of her movies now. You'll be happy to know, except for Mask. Is that what it's called? Is that good or stupid? Look how stupid.
I loved it.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a shot because Dina likes it. So that's the only one of Cher's I haven't watched, I think. You seen Witches of Eastwick? Love that. Okay, y'all, let me get my ribbon back the way it goes.
Of course, it's got Sam Elliott in it too, so.
Did you know they're doing a Yellowstone prequel?
Yes.
With Sam Elliott.
Tim and Faith.
Yes, so I'm there because if maybe Faith Hill has seen Breathe, I don't know. But I love her, so I'll be watching. Hey guys, Dina bought me a shirt today. I'll wear it next week because she's not going to get on here and show you hers, but it's a Yellowstone shirt. Y'all know I'm obsessed. She's never even seen the show, but she's over there representing, so I'm all for it. But yeah, I'll wear it next week for y'all.
Kevin Costner, yeah.
Oh yeah, she loves Kevin Costner. Y'all know yesterday was Whitney Houston's birthday. I was
watching the special Wednesday?
Of course. Morgan's been making fun of me because she knows I'm like, every day I check my recording, make sure I hadn't recorded yet. Y'all know I love Whitney Houston. She's just an icon. Like, I can't believe she wasted her talent like that because no one will ever be able to sing like her. Okay, this is what they look like, by the way, y'all. Aren't they pretty? Just simple 2-loop bows, 4-loop tails. They're great to put on there as a foundation on your projects. Okay, I've got a few more. I'm going to do one more. And don't forget, the leopard ribbon is item of the week. So it's discounted. It's on the website, ellishomeandgarden.com. Rebecca will put up a shopping list, guys, as we continue or at the end of the video. That way it's easy for you to go back through, scan through, especially if you're watching the replay, and find the items that we're using, okay? Okay, here we go. One last one. We're going to put this on, and you're going to see how quickly and easily this comes together. Something else you could do is take some big 6-inch pumpkins or 10-inch pumpkins, and those are on the website too. Put a piece of styrofoam underneath your garland here, and then you can put those in the center, and that's an easy way to create a centerpiece. Sharon, you can't ever hear me, girl. We're on the new camera. Turn your volume up, or X out of the video and come back on, and that should help. Okay, y'all. So again, Scotch pine garland. I cut this. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Alright, so I got this right here, cut it. My phone is talking out loud, y'all. What the heck? Okay. And this is what it looks like for our base. Now we're going to take those fabulous 2-loop bows and put those in the center. And I'm just going to attach them on here just like this. So while I do this, please, please, please tell me if you guys watch The Bachelorette. Leave a comment, give us a thumbs up, scream through the phone. I don't care what you do because we need to know. There's a lot to unpack, and of course me and Dina always want to unpack it and talk about it with you guys. Okay, see how simple that is? I stuck the bow on there. I have the 2 loops on each side. Great easy tip, guys, for when you get ready to do a garland of any type or any sort. Hey, Larry, how are you? Okay, we're going to come over here. And guys, I did something similar to this at Wreath Makers Live. A little bit longer, it's like 48 inches, but it was pretty similar.
Ramona's, do we have any teal pumpkins in stock? She
Yes.
says Long Beach, but I think it's Longview.
Ramona, yes, we do. There is some. I don't know if they're on the website, but there's some here at the store. Okay, so let's talk about The Bachelor. Debbie said she's settled. Here's the thing. After watching her little interaction with Greg, my opinion has changed on her. I think she's extremely rude, and I think that showed her true character. And I wouldn't want anything to do with her. And that just goes to show you, if she would have picked Greg, that's probably how she would have treated him. And she was being so nasty on that stage to him, and he took it like a man. He's much nicer than I would have been. I would have drug her off by her hair probably when she popped that neck one more time. But if she told Blake that she loved him that quick, she could have told Greg that. What? Go ahead, Dina. Give us your thoughts.
I don't know why Greg and Justin both stayed with it, knowing that she was willing to quit because he left.
Exactly. I would feel like Blake, like I was second. You know, like I was the second because she already had her. She said to his face that you were my number one, blah, blah, blah. So I do think it was strange. And you know how Blake got so stressed out about picking out those rings? Because I don't think he wanted to do that. Yeah. It's been like a month. I mean, and also, come on, Justin. When you were on that stage and they were interviewing you and you were crying, that was 8 months ago, dude. Move on, move on.
Becca says we're working on getting the blue and teal pumpkins on the website.
But I do have these, y'all. Look.
Hey, Regina.
Hi, Regina. Hope you're feeling well. Okay. Look, y'all. I think these are on the website, and these are the fabulous teal pumpkin picks. There's some actual bigger ones that Rebecca, I think that's what she's talking about. But for the meantime, this will work, because we're going to use these today. I know, Debbie. Justin, he just appeared out of nowhere, and I think she just drug him along, honey, for the ride, because I never even saw them have any interaction.
Judy says it was her real self like she was on that season.
Yes, exactly. When she went crazy on whoever that was, she went crazy on. Okay, guys, these are the Maple Ivy Teardrops. I'm cutting these apart in small sections. This is how we're going to create our base, and then we'll add some other fun stuff on top, okay? We've got our ribbon in place. That's good to go. And you just want all these to be about the same size, and then you can go back through here and add them in. And I'm telling y'all, you can use these teardrops for literally everything. Okay, so we're going to put a few more on here. Did you see they're talking about expanding Pizza King? On 4th Street just for to-go? Yeah. Because the guy that...
Baskin and Robbins and put in Pizza King.
I've never had Baskin Robbins, y'all. I'm almost 30 years old. Is it good?
I love it.
See, I like Dairy Queen ice cream.
I go in on my birthday and get free ice cream.
Hey, if it's free, it's for me. Okay. We have our little swag. Y'all, look how easy. Now, please glue this, girl, if you're doing it at home. Or for resale, but I'm not. I'm doing it for demo, so I'm going to stick these in. This is a great item, too, to make, and it's, you can store it in a closet or whatever, and you can put it on your mantle, on your table. There's so many options and things that you guys can do with it, okay?
Shoot, I uploaded everybody in my family's birthday on there. Going on everybody else's birthday.
Oh, my Lord. Y'all, Dina don't play. If you need to find a way to get into Basket or wherever it is, call her. She'll let you know. Remember TCBY? Do you like that place?
I like that place.
See, I'm more of I like frozen yogurt. That place by Papacitas. Oh, they have one called New York Cheesecake, and it's so good. Okay, y'all, I'm going through and adding in my swag. I'm going to turn this so you guys can see, of course. And don't get discouraged at the very beginning. It's going to take a second to get everything the way that you want it. But just take your time and then go through here and piece through your items, okay? And something that would look great in here is a little bit of glitter. So if you had some gold glitter or lime green or copper, all of those would be great options and choices to stick in here too. Okay. A few more pieces here. Stick these through. Lift up your ribbon. We'll go back and adjust it. Oh my God, I watched the best documentary. Okay, it was called Closed for Storm. and it was about the Six Flags in New Orleans when they opened it up, and then the New Orleans, the Katrina hit, and it was so good, y'all. So it's like they opened it up as Jazzland because it was supposed to be related to New Orleans and all that, and they did it for 2 years, and it wasn't going great, and so Six Flags bought it, and they got their numbers back up. It was profitable, it was doing great, and then the hurricane came, Hurricane Katrina, and wiped everything out. And it talked about the rise and the fall of the park and how they settled their insurance money, and it was too big of a hassle to redo it. It was very cool. And I love looking at abandoned stuff like that. So it's like a creepy abandoned park, and I watch those on YouTube all the time. They have those explorer people where they go to like old hotels and hospitals, which that's creepy. I want to go in that one in Marshall. You know what I'm talking about? That one that's
I want to go to the one in Mineral Wells.
Where's that at?
It's
an empty hotel? A hospital?
It's a psych ward.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Hospital.
Love it, y'all. I'm so into that. Me and Dina probably go and get something we can't get off. But you know what I'm talking about in Marshall? Going down 80 on the right? Yeah, I want to go in there. Probably too much mold, but... Okay. Look, y'all. I just put the leaves in there. See how pretty and easy that is? And we haven't even done anything else to this. Okay. Now... I'm going to take some bushes, okay? Both of these bushes are on the website. You've got your marigold bush and you've got your mini lily bush. These are both great items to stick in here too. So I'm going to cut these through. Hi, Hallie. And put these in. Let me cut them over here to the side.
Jackie's asking if you've ever done a fall wreath with grapes.
Jackie, I have not ever done a fall wreath with grapes. Let me be honest with you. I cannot stand grapes. When other people do it, I love it. And when I started working here at Ellis Girl, grapes were in. And that was like 11 years ago. The grapes were so in. You remember them grapes? They had them everywhere. And, but I think they're kind of bringing, you know what else that's coming back is dried fruit. Mm-hmm. You know, that used to be like, oh my God, dried fruit, kind of like wallpaper. Wallpaper's back, and it's been back. And dried fruit's coming back too, so maybe the grapes are too. So I have not, Jackie, but you know what? I'm always up for a challenge, so... If you would like to see it, I'll find a way to incorporate that probably in one of my videos on Designs by Dylan. And I'm going to give you a shout out. I'm going to say, girl, Jackie, want to see these grapes? So we're going to do it, okay? Okay, I'm adding in the marigolds. So pretty. How's everybody's live flowers doing? Have they died yet? Because the ones on my back patio have had too much heat, too much water. I don't know, but the front yard is thriving. Let me tell you what happened to me. I bought a hibiscus at the beginning of the year. It looks so pretty. I repotted it in the front in the sun.
Tropical or hardy?
It's just it dies. What's it called? It's not a perennial. So annual.
It's tropical.
Okay, tropical. And girl, it looked great for a few days, and then it turned yellow and all the leaves fell off. Okay, so then I thought, oh great, she's died. Let's rest in peace. So like I forgot about it. I mean, I kept watering it, but I forgot about it, and like a month later, girl, that thing is like a whole new. It's like a shrub. It's like that thick and full. And my hibiscus is thriving. Now, if you go to my bathroom, things aren't looking too good. And I had a really pretty hanging Jew, which you can't really kill those. You just throw a little water in every once in a while. Stunning. And then the heat, the sun goes on my back porch every morning. And it, dried the hook out on the hanging basket so it fell down. I never hung it back up. So she's sitting in the yard. She's still living, but it's not too good. So how's y'all's plants doing?
I didn't kill my hibiscus. I thought the Snowmageddon got it.
Oh, really?
But all three of them are doing good.
Okay.
Battery.
10%? Mm-hmm. Okay, you're good. I know you love cats. So, you know, I don't really care for cats, but I found what I want. I want a Maine Coon. You know what those are?
Huge.
That's what I'm saying. $3,000 is what they're selling for. Do you guys have a Maine Coon? Anybody watching? I saw this. Let me tell you what happened, okay? Can we talk? We got to talk fast because Dina's battery's dying. But I went to the vet the other day with Dolly because she had diarrhea and stuff. And there's a big parvo thing going on right now, so I was just worried. And it ended up being nothing. So, you know, $300 later, she's fine. So when I was at the vet, they had these two little kittens for sale. And I don't know why, but Dolly wanted to go over there and see the kittens. And she loves cats. When I first brought Dolly home, guys, her and the cat, Salem, bonded before she even met Stella. And so I was like, okay, Stella. So I was waiting on my girl at the front desk, and I walked over there to this little thing, and there was these two little kittens for adoption. And so Dolly was up there licking the cats, and she had her hand through the cage and all this stuff. And one of them looked just like a cat I had when I was younger, and I grew up. His name was Lucky. I told y'all stories about him, and he lived to be like 18 years old. And I was like, oh my God, how cute. Literally, I almost took that cat home. Okay, I don't know what got into me. I still might go back and get it. So when I left there, I've been thinking about that cat all day, and I told Josh, and he didn't seem opposed to the idea. So I really didn't press it anymore, but anyway, it was so cute. It looked like it'd probably claw up my Christmas tree. And so then I started looking at cats, and I found a Maine Coon, and I never knew what that was, but I was just so fascinated at how big they were and pretty, but I feel like you'd have to pay a lot for grooming. Do you feel like that?
Lori says yes. Teddy, her Maine Coon, they'd be prepared to eat a lot, and they love meat.
Meat? Like he's going to eat a steak, girl? What's going on?
Meat lovers.
And do you have to pay a lot for grooming? What's her name, Teddy? Please share a picture. Send it to my email.
Teddy is the name of her cat, Lori.
Oh, okay, Lori. Well, send me a picture of Teddy at designsbydylan, DYLAN at yahoo.com. Okay, designsbydylan, yahoo.com. Please, I want to see, because I'm fascinated. But now I want to go back and see that one at the vet. Okay, I'm going to call up there when I leave, y'all, see if it's still up there. You know, Josh is having a little hard week, I think, so maybe this cat will cheer him up. But I'm just... So, Dina, you have cats. So you think if I just bring the cat home and I lock it upstairs in the bathroom for a couple of days with a litter box and go check on it, then after that he can kind of explore, or do I need to like not leave him in that litter box room for a while?
Leave him in there for a little while.
Okay. Because the last thing I want is for him to be spraying all over the house. You know, it's not good. Candy, you want a house full of kittens? Girl, please. What you gonna do with kittens? You got those big old golden retrievers. Dina's got a house full of kittens. She's got 4, right?
I've got 4.
How many? Does your mom have cats?
She has 1.
In or out?
He comes in and out.
Yours or they stay in?
Mine would stay in because the neighbor's dogs. No.
Oh, yeah. Tell us your cat's names.
I have Hannah, Ike, Ender, and I call her Mama Kitty. Her name's Rebecca.
You need to get one named Tina. Okay, Tina and Ike.
I had a Katrina and she passed away.
Oh, okay.
So I had a Trina and Ike. And they're all named after hurricanes.
Oh, okay.
Because I had Gustav, Hannah, and Ike were the original hurricanes.
Mm-hmm. I'm so excited, Lori, about Teddy. Okay, I can't wait to see him or her. Okay, y'all, I'm adding in the wildflower bush. Look how pretty. I'm a dog person too, but y'all, I don't know what happened. I think it was because Dolly was like licking the cat, and I was like, oh, she's made a new friend. But I don't know if I need another cat, y'all. My God. That's all I think. The first thing I think about is it's going to tear up my Christmas tree. You know, I don't care about anything else.
Hannah and Ike will be 13 this month.
Oh, wow. Yeah, cats live forever.
And Andrew just turned 10 in June.
And your mom's is old too?
He just showed up a couple of months ago.
Oh, okay.
We think he's not even, maybe a year, not even a year.
Does she have dogs, your mom?
Mm-mm.
No. We can't be friends with her, Dina. Why don't she know dogs?
Well, the neighbor's dogs come run through the yard. And she just lost hers about a couple of months before this one showed up.
What kind of dog?
She had a little Chihuahua mix.
Aww. Okay, let's take a poll. Leave a comment. Let us know what type of dog you have. Okay? So, I have a poodle, a black standard poodle named Stella. I have a border collie mix named Dolly. She's from Big Dog Rescue. And then we have a cat from the devil, and his name is Salem. And so we have 3 animals, and we might have another one. I don't know. That cat's probably gone, y'all, because it was so cute. I'll show Dina. Remember, I have a picture. I'll show you when we get done. But y'all leave a comment. Let us know what kind of dogs you have. Some kind of dogs that I would want in the future, even though they have back problems, I would like a Mastiff. And I would like a Great Dane. And those are my top 2. What are your top 2 dogs of all time if you could get one?
I mean, I'm going to butcher her name. Tanya?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry I'm butchering your name. She has a Maine Coon. Brush him and get his belly shaved twice a year. They're great with dogs.
That's what I read. They have a temperament of a dog. So.
My top 2?
Mm-hmm.
Doberman Pinscher and Rottweiler.
Dina's trying to kill somebody at her house, okay? No, I like those 2.
We had a Dobie when I was growing up.
Mm-hmm.
He was my babysitter. I just love Dobies.
Someone had one of those the other day. I love him, but I went to T Blanco's, which is a Mexican food place here, and a guy had a service dog. It was a Great Dane. God, it was so sweet and so old. Its eyes were like drooped. It was so old. But anyway, I love them. Those are my top 2. But if I had to get like a small dog again, I don't think I could. But I do like weenie dogs because we had them growing up. They do bark a lot. But I would go to the shelter and get a rescue. That's my favorite. But I like golden retrievers. They do shed a lot. I love labs. chocolate lab, but they're crazy when they're puppies, so that probably wouldn't work out in my house.
Pits too.
No, I have one of those. Well, Dolly, I think, kind of is, so I don't know.
I want a black pit and I want to name him Vader.
Oh, Lord. Well, yeah, I love them all, though. What's everybody saying?
It's all over everywhere.
Well, tell us something.
Great Danes, Bostons, Chihuahua, Pekingese, Aussie, Terrier mix.
That's another one I love.
Collie.
I love Australian Shepherds.
Shih Tzu, Labs, Goldens, Cockers.
Well, you guys have just got it going on over there.
All over.
Okay, yeah, I love dogs. Josh's mom, she's got Chihuahuas, so she's always kind of had one Chihuahua, and he's super sweet. Morgan, my sister, has a 2-pound Yorkie. She's a little, you know what, and her name is Roxy. I call her Roxanne. And when she gets her hair cut short, I call her Robert. And my mom has 2 golden retrievers, Harley and Hazel, and she's also got 2 geriatrics, 2 weenie dogs that are like 15 and 16. One of them's name is Chia, and one of them's name is Chloe. And Chia, honey, she is, girl, she's got more lives than anybody I know. When she decides that we're going on a trip and she wants to go, she plays sick. Okay, like one time she acted like she couldn't walk and move. She thought she was dying. Girl, we picked her up, took her to Broken Bow. She was running a marathon, okay? Then, we're getting ready to go, my mom and her husband are getting ready to go on a trip last week. A couple days before they left, girl, something else went wrong. She was, what was she doing then? Her eye was messed up, and she was walking around with her neck all thing. Girl, as soon as I picked her up, she was fine. I mean, she really knows how to work the thing to get on a trip. And she's like 16, so I call them the geriatrics. And Chloe, she's the little red weenie dog, short hair, and she is, they're both getting up there. Vince, how are you? Okay, guys, I forgot what we're doing. So we're at Ellis, making an arrangement. Girl, I got so wrapped up in the dogs, honey. I thought I was at Petco. Okay, this is the arrangement done. Look how easy and simple that was. Literally took a Scotch pine garland, cut it, folded it over. We added the maple ivy swag. We added the marigolds. We added the lilacs here, the lily bush, and then we put in those tulip bows, which you see how perfect they are, mixed in here. Something else that would be pretty, hold the phone, you ready? Pine cones would be cute, or you could also put some drieds like protea, some feathers, some lemon leaf, all that stuff, and then you could always put glitter, you know, because that glitter will bring out the gold that's in the ribbon, dress it up a little bit, that way you can kind of have the best of both worlds. Okay, y'all? So, item of the week was, of course, this stunning 1.5-inch satin leopard ribbon. It's on the website. It's discounted. The garland's on there. The teardrops are on there. Everything. And they're working to get those teal pumpkins on there. I was going to use some of those teal picks on here, but I think I like it the way it is. You've got a good mix, a good balance, and you kind of got to know sometimes when to stop and when to quit. So I think this is a good time.
My cats know when I'm leaving.
Oh, really? They go crazy? Mm-hmm.
I have to lock them up and go pack and load the vehicle and then come back in and let them out. My
dogs know when we're leaving. And Stella just sits on the couch, and she, you know, she's got those judgy eyes, so she's always like, mm-hmm. And Dolly, she goes and puts herself in her bed, and that, you know that's when she's mad. So they both know. And Salem, I'm going to tell you what happened to him the other night. So I was looking around, I couldn't find the cat anywhere. And Josh stayed out one night. He went to a friend's house. It was like midnight. I was getting ready to go to bed. And he never goes out. So he's like, he's going to be home at 1 or whatever. I was like, okay, I'm going to bed. So I was looking everywhere for that cat, y'all. I called his name. I called it, gave him treats. I did everything. Couldn't find him. You know where he was the whole time when I walked past him 20 times? Is in the top of the laundry basket, okay? I have like a laundry hamper that comes up to my waist, and he's sitting right there on top, but I have black towels in there, and he's black and white, and the only part of him that's white is his feet and underneath. So he was laying flat down, and I walked past him, and I was screaming his name, and do you think he ever said anything to me? No. So do you think he got a treat? No. Okay, I went to bed, and I was like, you can sit here. Okay, I hope you enjoy this. God. Okay, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I did. We had a great time today. It's candy corn season, by the way, if you like candy corn. That's so random, but I went to the dollar store the other day to get some candy, and my mom loves candy corn. I can't stand it. It's too sweet. Like, I'll eat one, but that's plenty. Do you like candy corn? Oh, no. You like it in Chex Mix? Okay, because some people do, you know. But anyway, just like, you know, public service announcement, candy corn's in the store, so if you want some, go to Sam's. But I love you guys for watching. EllisHomeandGarden.com. Don't forget, guys, you can follow me on Facebook at Designs by Dylan. I have a monthly design group, Dylan Stevens, if you're interested in learning more about floral design. My website's DylanPalmerDesigns.com. And please, if you have a Mancoon I want to see, designsbydylan@yahoo.com. Send me an email, because I can't wait to see Teddy, Lori. I'm still thinking about that. And I'll let you know. I'm going to call the vet when I leave here and see if those cats are available. And if I don't like it, I'll just send it to Dina's house because, you know, she could use another cat. We'll name that one Tina. Okay, guys. Well, I love you for watching. Y'all have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and I will see you guys next time here at Ellis Home and Garden, Dina and I, on Tuesday, 10 a.m. CST. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Let's just see someone's